understanding integrity with finances is important. Not living beyond your means. Not living beyond your means. If you are in a financial struggle right now, there are very few options. They're very simplistic. Okay, very simplistic. Either you have to bring your debt ratio down or your income up. Now, if you can't bring your income up, then you need to move out of that $1,500 a month apartment and find you something nice for $600 a month. Recalibrate, restructure, and keep on living. Otherwise, the only other option you have is to bring your income up. And one of the great challenges with people, particularly, I need to say this to you, because many of you, God is blessing you, and you've been through struggles, and God is raising up your finances. The real struggle, as God begins to raise up your income, is your expenses start going up too. Because the moment your income starts coming, you say, now I can finally get the car I wanted. Now I can finally get the house I want. Now I can start dressing like I want. Now, and say, after a while, you're in the same rut you were in before. Are you hearing what I'm saying? See, because it doesn't matter how much money you make. It matters how much you spend.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hey man, I love when Bishop TD Jakes come in and start hitting folks over the head. I'm talking about stepping on folks' toes. You can't tell no grown folks about how to spend their money. I don't care if they is struggling. They don't want to hear no solution, do the MK. They don't want to hear nothing about no solution. They don't want to hear it.
I wanted to hear it. I was like this.
I know that's right. And look, we need to have these real folk conversations at church, right? People go to church to get a word, but they also be struggling with finances and money. People already go to, look, Lord, help me get out of this debt. Lord, help me with this car note, this house note. Lord, I don't know where my next meal coming from. Man, Bishop TD Jakes said it. You got two options. You got two options. We're going to dive in, but let's introduce our special guest out there. If you would you tell them who you are, sister? You. Yes, you. Yeah, you.
Okay. Well, hi there. I do feel very special. It's like this is my first time being here again.
Right.
Hey, y'all. I'm Melissa King. I have been a home-based business owner now for the past going on 6 years. I got 2 more months before I hit that 6-year anniversary.
Okay.
I have learned a lot, and after learning a lot, I decided I want to share a lot. So I get on here every Tuesday and Thursday with that gentleman over
here.
Over there.
Right.
Yeah. I get with that dude over there, and we try to share with y'all some of the stuff that we've learned, because we're learning how to lower debt, improve credit scores, manage our money better, start other businesses. So that's what I do. That's what we do.
That's right. And we sticking to that. Everything she said, I'm gonna hit them with the air quotes. Like my daughter say, Daddy, what's all of this right here? What's that? What? Those are air quotes. Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, everything Melissa said. I am Tony Clopton out of the Birmingham, Alabama area. Look, like she said, we are just empowering people with some information that we were taught in our businesses. Most businesses are teaching you how to sell a product, but we're actually giving away some financial advice, some strategies that has helped us along the way. So look, before we dive into the question was, should you save more or earn more? And I know that's a big debate for a lot of people, but let's talk a little bit about the weekend. Melissa, how was your weekend?
My weekend was no different from any other weekend. I know it was supposed to be a holiday, but I had to work, so that didn't happen for me. But how was your Labor Day?
Oh, wow. I'm glad you said Labor Day. Look, so I had to do a little research, y'all. I ain't going to lie. I'm saying, man, Labor Day. Wow, they give employees 1 day out of the year to show appreciation. And I'm like, wow, that was great. Who thought of that? But look, I went to Google, and this is what Google says, y'all. Listen, listen. Labor Day honors the struggle of American workers to live lives to their own choosing with a degree of prosperity and security. Melissa, could you break that down for the people in the back?
Basically, that want that he just read was some bullshit. But it breaks down to, we gonna give you the day off so you can take your ass out there and spend some money and then come on back to work next day.
Bam. That's all it is.
That's
Boom.
it.
Boom, boom, boom. I couldn't have said it no better. A few choice words that I probably wouldn't use. But anyway, you said it, how you said it, and it totally makes sense. Look, who do you think benefited from Labor Day? I saw Labor Day sales going on like last week, before Labor Day hit. Come on in and spend some money. I want to know how many people, and I'm gonna tell you, I spent at least $100+ for Labor Day. How many people went out and bought some meat, barbecue, charcoal, couple of beers, some alcohol, crab legs, went to a movie, went out of state, went on vacation? Come on now. Who did not take advantage of those Labor Day sales when you're supposed to be at work making some money?
Well, I know I'm in the minority here.
You're in the minority.
And I bet you, if I had to put money on it, 80% of the Americans who was off for Labor Day spent over at least $100.
At least 100. At least 100. Gas, food, beverages,
going out of town,
entertainment,
grilling,
fresh outfit, in the club, popping bottle, Miami.
And is it just me, or was this everybody's birthday weekend?
It was
about 30 people had birthdays this weekend.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
Money over there too.
They sure is. Boy, look, y'all, these holidays are designed for big business, and you have to become a business owner so you don't lose a lot of money, right? Look, hey, I was just tickled to death, and I was like, man, Labor Day, big business is at its finest, working us to the bone. But look, now I got to go back to work day. It's like the day didn't even exist. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Like
but you know what? You don't have to remind you that it existed.
What
the
I got?
Bill.
Got
the bills from yesterday.
But look at here.
Credit card statement.
But listen. The reason why we're on this feed is to show people how you can turn those bills into business deductions, which lowers your taxable income and put more money back in your pocket. How you like that?
I.e., write off your lifestyle.
Ooh. Hey, look, I don't know if anybody out there gonna listen, but they just say put it in the air, and somebody gonna catch it. So check this out. So Bishop T.D. Jakes in the beginning of the feed was talking about how you are saving more money or you are trying to make more money. So which is harder, Melissa, in your opinion? What do you think is the most hardest thing to do with any type of money?
You know, we've had this debate before, and it's almost like the which came first, the chicken or the egg type deal, because it's like he was saying. I almost feel like this. More money, I always say, mean more problems. When I say more problems, I'm talking about more bills, more stuff to do, more responsibility. So when I start thinking about somebody giving me, let's say they give me an extra $5 an hour raise. So that's what, 80 hours in a 2-week period, $400 extra a month every 2 weeks.
Okay. All right.
So let me imagine it versus me setting aside that money every 2 weeks. I feel like when you saving, you more goal driven. You got something in mind that you're trying to stack your papers up and do. So you less likely to take that money and blow it. You know what I mean? It requires you to show to me, hey Deanna. Deanna popped on. It requires you to use more discipline. Now, usually if you get a raise and you making more money, that puts you in a whole nother time set.
Yes.
Mindset, doesn't it?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you're thinking, oh shucks, man, I'm a
Yeah.
baller, maybe $5 more now. My check gonna be big. I'm gonna do this. So, to me, for the average person, I think it's harder to make more money, as backwards as that sounds, than to save money. Because usually when you make it more, you don't be on that goal oriented boom, 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 unless you discipline.
Okay. That's the key word. That's the key word. You said discipline. How many people that you know, and I tell you, I posted something last week about how people making six figures are struggling paycheck to paycheck. It's like, just because you make $100,000 plus doesn't mean you're gonna be good. You're still struggling, right?
Yep.
So what we're trying to do is teach people how money works. So see, the more money you make, the more they take. You going into a higher tax bracket. That means you don't make the money that you thought you had. Just because you make six figures don't mean you bring six figures home, right?
I know.
And here's another thing. You talking about saving some money. Most people are putting their money, right, in a savings account. And we know that the bank is getting rich off of you putting your money in a savings account. Right?
The return, the rate of return on a bank savings account is basically like them patting you on your head, so they're gonna give you a lollipop. You know.
Yeah. Take an extra sucker on your way out. Take an extra sucker on your way out.
That's pretty much it. But they gonna take that money and they gonna use it to the end. They gonna run it. But they gonna give you like what, $2 or $3 every 6 months. Thank you for keeping your money over here. We appreciate you.
Right. We appreciate you. Yeah. Keep it coming. Now get back to work. How about that? So look, y'all, I know we cutting up, man, but it's like when we learn these things, it was an eye-opening experience, because we say, okay, when I start making more money, what do I do with it? I got to put it somewhere where it can grow faster. Where we got to put our money where the banks are putting our money, and we can't put it in there with the bank, because the bank gonna say, here's a few dollars. We're gonna invest it and make us 18, 22%, and they leave you out in the cold. So we definitely wanted to share some things that we've learned. Now, when we talk about savings, the tax savings side is really huge for us, because it's our first strategy in this awesome company. And Melissa, would you go ahead and give them our first strategy, and then I can kind of polish it off at the end?
Okay. Before I do that, hey, Bench Thinker, thank you for always coming through. Tony can't see his thing, so I'm policing the
hello, ladies.
The first strategy when you start your own business is to correct your W-4. Because when you correct your W-4, just like he was just saying, the more money you make, the more money you take. So let's say that same extra $5 they giving you a pay period for the extra $400. If you don't go in, even as a non-business owner, if you don't go in and adjust your W-4, they're gonna take more money from you because you haven't updated it. You know, you're supposed to update that W-4, which is the document that you complete anytime you start a new job, telling them how much you want them to take out in taxes from each check. So we teach you how to update your W-4 as a business owner, so that you bring in home the maximum that you can bring home without owing at the end of the year. Because that's the whole goal. People think the goal with taxes is to have a big refund. But what we try to reiterate all the time is, they're holding it, they're going to give it to you at the end of the year, but they've been taking your money and making money with it all year long. You could have been taking that same money that you waiting to get in January, February, usually February, whenever you get it, you could have had that money all year long to do what you want to do, and then just, break even, not owe, not getting, maybe get a little something back, but you've had your money to work with all year. Because see, every time they make off of your money they're holding until the end of the year, they're not giving you any of that. You don't get none of that.
No interest.
Hey, babe, welcome. My first time seeing you over here. Yeah, so they're basically taking your money, using your money, and giving it back to you, but they're not giving you none of that cut of all that money they made while they was investing in all this different stuff during the year while you were holding their money.
Absolutely. So, I like that. Lost opportunity will cost you more than you know. The government said in itty bitty writing back in 2006, I believe, it was saying that most employees are overpaying their taxes. Little do we know that the government doesn't pay any interest on the money that they borrow from you. But imagine you going to the bank and the bank, and you tell the bank to give you $100. You're going to owe back more than 100. So you got to think the same way as a bank. I'm not going to outsource my money and don't get any interest on the back end. That's what we're doing when you overpay your taxes. So those are tax savings that we talk of in our business. Everybody's number is going to be different, but we have specific instructions on how you can get your money coming back into your pocket. But look, we don't have enough time to even go through everybody's scenario. You may have kids, you might be divorced, you might have a house, all of these scenarios play in. It's like you plug and play, and then you can go ahead and get that money coming back into your household as well. So this is good. This is good, Melissa. How are we looking on time? We know people are short.
We've only been on for like 16 minutes, so we still
okay. Good. Okay, good. So we've talked a little bit about the tax savings, the savings side of it. You can literally do both, connecting with us in our business, because our whole system was set up to help people save money, earn money, and invest money. Right? So these are the things that wealthy people do. And if you don't have a blueprint on how to get wealthy, then you continue to struggle as you make more money. You can go from 50,000 to 100,000, and it's going to be the same 50,000 because you never change your mindset or put the money in the right places to grow. Right.
Because a lot of times what people don't realize is when they get a job making more money, if it's pushed them up into a higher tax bracket and their taxes are coming out at a larger amount, then, let's say, for example, like my crappy ass insurance, you go to a job where the health insurance is higher than where you were before. There's more money that's coming out. So it's like once you start, like, say if you was making 80,000 over here, they're paying you 100,000 over there, but you're getting taxed higher, your health insurance costs double that amount. You got to look at all these factors, and that's something I did learn. I need to do a story time about that. When you're getting ready to take another job, a bigger salary don't always mean more money.
Right. There you go.
That's something you got to think about.
Yeah.
Bigger salary does not always, because you just don't know. You can take what you got and keep more of that, and it puts you in a higher position than making more money sometimes.
That is so true. So true. Yeah. Remember we always talked about the 4 challenges that are keeping people from getting wealth, right? Remember the first one was taxes.
Yeah.
What was the
biggest one?
Right, taxes is the biggest one, but people don't think about it because they say they're gonna take them off the top anyway. Well, you actually can control that. You have control over that, but most people don't want to dive into that. But you're losing a third of your income right off the rip, right? So if you learn that,
I think that's done. It's a method to that madness. They want to just ease that tax thing in there and make you not even think about it. Like you just thinking, well, we ain't gonna worry about that. They don't even make you think that you can go in and you can taper that or control that. It's just like, well, what can you do? But there are things you can do. And then, like we said this weekend, they hit us on 2 of them: big business and debt. Because a lot of folks fooling around with big business, adding some debt.
Uh-oh.
You back?
I'm back.
You back. So taxes, big business, debt, what's the formula?
Inflation.
And they sneak that in too.
Inflation.
They sneak that one in too.
Oh man, don't they sneak it in? I bet you it was a sticker shock when somebody went and bought a pack of ribs.
That's what I was finna say. right.
Yeah, we kind of freezing up a little bit.
Okay.
Can you hear me
I
okay?
was gonna say, you, it's like you going in slow motion a little bit, but you still here. But
Okay.
what I was gonna say, as far as inflation, I guarantee you that barbecue you threw this year cost you more than the one you threw last year.
Absolutely.
Because of inflation. That same little meat that you had flipping across the grill last year was probably twice that much. And not to mention the gas it took you, the cost of the gas to get to where you going.
And look here,
Whoever
well, look,
house you went over.
hey, I love me some chicken wing, but when I look at the sticker on them chicken wings, I was like, well, maybe I could do these chicken thighs. It's still chicken.
It ain't the same.
Man, they pack a chicken wing.
Sorry, I see Charlene's in here. I don't want to leave her out. Thank you for joining.
Man, shout out to the people out there because I can't see nobody. I'm a little bit jealous that you can see folks and I can't.
Yeah, your chair looking all pretty and full over here. It ain't looking all empty.
I appreciate y'all for chiming in.
Yeah, let me read some of these comments. Okay, it says, okay, our baby said this is her first time being here. I hope it won't be your last.
Hey.
Deanna said, I would run up on y'all motivators while I'm at the slave house. I'm at it too. It just don't happen the slave house in my house. Charlene says, blessings, my beautiful family.
Hello.
Let's see. Oh, Ben Stinker says, the inflation is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. However you want to call it. It don't make no sense. So yeah, they hit us with all four of them.
Absolutely. They getting their money back. Y'all thought it was a pandemic. No, they gonna get all their money back. The money that they lost, they want it all back. So be careful out there, my people.
Right. Hey, Jaden. Jaden just came in too. How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, they getting it back. But you know what? This made me think too about something I did this time last year, because I make this month or the next month. I'm about to make my last payment. You know how they always sending you those offers, like, well, once you get your credit to a certain point, they start seeking you out, trying to get you to borrow some money from them, the bank that is, so they can take your money and use it to do what they want to do. So I had got to the point where I was like, nah, I don't want your money. Keep your money. I'm good. And
I'm good.
So then one of the other, Andre Stinson, I was talking to him, one of the upper, what is Dre? Infinity. I was talking to him, he was like, don't turn down. Don't take the money. I was like, but I don't really need it. He said, this is what you do. You take the money, they're gonna give it to you at a pretty low interest rate if they approaching you to get it. You take that same money, you put it in a money market account that's accessible and with a higher rate of return. So basically, you paid them back, but you still made a profit because you gain more off of interest from holding on to the money than they charge you in interest for giving you the money.
There you go.
And it's a twofold win-win because that's making your credit look good too.
Yeah.
Because you paying
that makes sense.
Would that be considered revolving? That's installment debt.
Installment. Okay.
That's installment.
Okay.
You know, most people don't realize with your credit, they want you to have installment and revolving debt. Revolving debt is just credit cards and stuff that you pay off every month. Installment is like car loan, house mortgage, or whatever.
Yeah.
This is good. Stuff like that. So,
yeah, this is great.
Win-win.
Yeah, it's a win-win. You see what I love about being connected with this group of people is like strategy.
Come on, Roger Troutman. I'm getting computer love from.
Yeah. The devil. It's the devil. It got to be the devil because it was just going to get good. It was getting good. These strategies are what's keeping. It's the devil. It's the devil. He don't want to shine, y'all. I'm telling y'all, but the devil on this thing.
He don't want it to be great.
Yeah. But look, it's all about the strategies. Hey, look, I had my own promo out for Labor Day. I'm still offering $25 off. I'm trying to give till it hurts, man. I want somebody to join this business. I want them to see the beauty of what we have to offer. I mean, I can't tell you how great it has been for me. People don't believe me because I'm saying I look like a lie. I don't believe these lying eyes. Look, I can't tell no lies, y'all. I've been really been blessed with this information.
He ain't lying about this, but he can.
Yeah, I can't lie, but for real, this thing right here is real.
Yes, I'm a witness. I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you on this one right now.
But so I'm offering a 25 off. We're doing a promo, and I'm telling you, $25 off a $39.95 investment. You're paying about $14-15 to trial it. You have the right to cancel. They even put the button in the back for you to say, hey, look, it ain't working for me. I didn't learn nothing. I want to continue to overpay my taxes. I don't want to learn nothing about investing, and I'm good. They got a button in the back where they can say, hey, I cancel my membership. But once you learn this, the eye-opening experience, the aha moment, that's when you're going to say, man, I should have did this a long time ago. For sure.
But you got to have your mind right.
Oh, yeah, you got to have your mind right.
Got to have that mindset where you building, you maintaining, and you building at the same time.
This a grown folk business right here now. This grown folk business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let me see if I missed any comments over on Facebook. I don't see nothing on Facebook.
Okay. Well, good. I enjoyed my time.
Okay. Yeah, we are 27 minutes, so you got 3 minutes.
We're right on the money.
Up.
Yeah, let's go and wrap this up. So, you want me to close, or you want to close? What you got?
I'll just say, thank you as always for inviting me to your channel. I love getting on here talking about ways to put more money in our pockets. Mm-hmm. I'm a firm believer in everybody winning. So if anybody is watching this and they want information on how they can learn, like a lot of you YouTubers that are over here already have your own channels and you're probably already making a profit. So if you want to join up with us and learn how to get the most out of the money you are making on YouTube, just reach out to me or Tony and we would be glad. And Tony often, you make me sick because every time you do something, I be feeling like I look bad if I don't do it too. So I'll tell y'all what. I'm going to give till it hurt too. I'm going to give $25 of Tony's money.
Okay, hey, cool. I'm going to give till it hurt. Hey, I'm going to give till it hurt. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that.
I'm going to give $25 of Tony's money to anybody who sign up.
There you go. Reach out to Melissa.
I'm just playing. I do $25 too. $25 off. You can join, start your business for $15. Learn all you want to learn, but you gotta want to learn. Yeah,
that's it. It's the commitment. It's commitment. It's not about the cost of this business, y'all. Like we done had people start for free, making $100,000 off of this business. So it ain't about the cost. It's the commitment and how much you want to make and how much you want to save. We have both options there ready for you to dive in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you want out of this business. You just might want to fix your credit. Hey, you might want to take advantage of the travel membership. You might just want to make an extra $100 or $1,000 a month, for your house note. I don't know, but
you might want to get into investment.
We got all of that inside of this business. I say dive in for the small investment of $15, $20. See what it's all about. If you ain't learned nothing, that's your fault. That's your fault.
That's your fault. Yeah, that's the other thing about this being a grown folk business. You got to take ownership when it's your fault.
Right. Yep.
So
there it is. But look here, I appreciate you, my sister. Hey, I got to go pick up baby girl from school. We right on the money. Yep, sure will. So I appreciate everybody for chiming in. Hey, God bless you and good evening.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Bye-bye.